Israel Adesanya will take the next step to superstardom when he defends his UFC middleweight title against Yoel Romero at UFC 248. Hey there, I'm Shaquille Majuri for SB Nation MMA, and I talked to a bunch of pro fighters to get their thoughts on the main event title clash plus the co-main event strawweight title fight between Weili Zhang and Joanna Jedrzejczyk. Enjoy. First up, discussing the middleweight title fight, it's Diego Sanchez.
Woo! That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So much respect to Israel Stylebender Adesanya. You know, I might have said his last name wrong, but so much respect. So much respect to him for taking this fight and wanting this fight, because Yoel is a monster. And I've seen Yoel train. I watched him come down, and when I was still at Jackson Wink, I remember he came down and trained with John, and I'm like, man, this guy should just go to 205. I even told him, I'm like, dude, why don't you just go to 205, man? You win the belt. You don't have to cut all that weight. You're getting old, bro. You know, like, just take it, go up. And he's on a mission to get that middleweight championship belt. But this is a hard one to call. It could go either way. Adesanya, he will, you know, so many different ways to knock you out and hurt you. And Romero's Romero, and he's on a mission too. Look at this mission that this guy's on. He's fought for the belt, what, 2 times? Yeah, he's fought for the belt two times, and fell short both times. This is like his last. I feel like, you know, this is like his last go for it, get it, or I'm gonna give it up. You know, like he's. I think, what is he? 41. 41. Yeah, 41. What an inspiration for me, being 38, seeing him do this at 41. I gotta lean to Romero pulling it out with his ability, mix up his very, very, very explosive, powerful strikes. That, like, it don't matter how good of a kickboxer you are. That guy hits you, you're gonna feel it. He got the power. I just feel like he has power on his side, and then that incredible wrestling. He's probably the best wrestler in MMA. Is Yoel Romero. He is the best wrestler in MMA. Him or Khabib, between the two, I would say those are the 2 best wrestlers in MMA. But Yoel Romero probably number 1, Khabib number 2. I think this is a destiny thing, and I feel like Romero takes it. It's his time.
Next, we have UFC 248's Beneil Dariush.
I'm thinking Israel Adesanya, and I think he just outlasts him. I think it'll be a 5-round fight.
And it's Dariush's opponent, Drakkar Klose.
Oh, man. The UFC can't have Israel lose, so I'm going with Israel.
Another fighter on the main card, it's Max Griffin.
I got Stylebender, man. He's real crafty. And I know Yoel's good, but Stylebender's too crafty. He's too slick. I don't know if he's going to put him away, but he's going to beat him. You know what? He's putting him away.
Introducing John Dodson.
Man, that's a tough one to say, because, like, Yoel is such a freak of nature that he can hit you harder than any man on planet Earth. And not only that, he can wrestle you at any point in time. Israel's just been looking like the Matrix out there, so it's just going to be a coin toss of who can implement their game the best. And I wish the best for Israel, but I think he's going to take a lot of damage, and he might have to quit in the 3rd.
A fellow city kickboxing vet, it's Justin Tafa.
No, Izzy. I think Izzy will finish Romero.
And first, breaking down Weili versus Joanna, it's Andrea Lee.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
I'm excited about that one. Yeah. I think that Joanna Let's go, J-Check. Yeah, fuck
I'm
yeah.
saying Joanna because she's very hard to take down. Her striking's incredible. I know that this how do you say her name? Weili, she's coming in and she's strong. She's excited and she's
dominant.
She's being dominant, but I think that Joanna's a very dominant fighter.
I think so too.
I will be there's always room for an upset.
Yeah. I think Joanna's got her mind right though.
Yeah.
Right?
Next, we have top-ranked bantamweight Jimmie Rivera.
I mean, Joanna's tough, but that girl came out of nowhere, and I can't even pronounce her name, and I think she's got it.
Introducing PFL star Sarah Kaufman.
I mean, for Weili Zhang, she's been incredible. I haven't seen a lot of her fights. I keep hearing, because I don't watch every single fight, that she has these incredible performances. And then when she come in and just starched Andrade, it was pretty phenomenal. Just so calm, so composed, so much precision. I think that Joanna might be a little bit longer in terms of her reach. And so that might play a bit of a different factor because, Andrade's quite a bit shorter and shorter arms. But I think that at the end of the day, I think Weili's going to be the champ for a little while. And it'll be a great fight, but I just think Weili's going to take it.
Next is Alex Perez.
I got Joanna, man. I just think she's very good at fighting the shorter fighter. Keeping them at range. She might not be able to knock you out with one punch, but she's very good at hitting you 600 times. So I feel like Wayne is not going to be able to get in there.
This is fan favorite Alexa Grasso.
Oh no, don't ask me this one. Oh, I'm a huge fan of Joanna, but honestly, Xian impressed me. But I wish Joanna could be the champion again.
Introducing former UFC fighter Kajan Johnson.
I would say, based on momentum, and just another kind of gut feeling is that Zhang is going to win this. I feel like Joanna's fading in some way, and I'm not really sure exactly what that is. But kind of like the John Jones thing, like once people have a great success with a certain style, they stick to that style and kind of stop the growth stops. And I see that with her a little. Like this may be a fight where she wants to take her down. I don't know that that's true, but it might be. Does she have the capability to do that? Or is she just like doomed to fight a striking fight no matter what is happening in the exchanges? So yeah, I would have to go with Zhang. I'm probably mispronouncing her name, and I'm sorry if I'm doing that. But.
This is Nicco Montano.
I'm trying to not, especially because this is a female fight and it's a title fight, I'm trying not to be biased. Can I just say split decision? Can that happen for a title? A draw?
Introducing Jordan Espinosa.
Oh man, it's kind of hard, man. Weili Zhang. I also have the same management team as her, and she's just looked ridiculously dominant in every fight. So it's kind of hard to bet against her. But I've been a big fan of Joanna forever, basically, and I know she's had a couple setbacks with Valentina, who is my favorite female fighter of all time, and Rose, but I still think she's top 3 probably best female fighters right now and ever, and I would probably go with Joanna, although that's a really tough one. It could go either way.
Coming off of UFC Auckland, it's Kevin Aguilar.
Ooh, Weili Zhang. I like Weili Zhang on that one. She destroyed the last champion. Easy. So I'm ready to see her maybe drag out the fight a little bit, see what other kind of skills she has. And Weili Zhang, man. I'm all in on Weili Zhang.
And last but not least, Trevin Giles.
Joanna. I'm gonna just leave it at that.